Okay, hi everyone. Today we are going to work on our two body paragraphs. So I'm going to tell you to pause this video at certain times to make sure you can pull things up. Make sure you're in Google Classroom in the classwork section. First thing you're going to pull up, go to the final drafts section and pull up your FTM compare and contrast final draft. You should be done with your introduction paragraph. Make sure you have your name. My name, Mrs. Shuddy. Language arts, period, whatever period you're in. And then we started it on the 15th of October 2018. Make sure your title is not to the left alignment. To make that in the middle, you don't hit tab. You come up to the top and you do center align, which will make your title go to the middle. Then you go to the next line. Make sure your introductory paragraph, you have hit tab one time so it indents your paragraph. You need to reread through your introductory paragraph right now. Make sure that every sentence makes sense. If you mention Freak the Mighty, you need to either have it underlined, in italics, or in quotation marks. Make sure that the last sentence in your introductory paragraph is your thesis statement. Mine is, there were similarities and differences between the book and the movie Freak the Mighty. Yours can be very similar to mine. It just cannot be word for word to my thesis statement. After I'm done with that line, I'm going to hit enter. It'll take me to my second paragraph, which will be my body paragraph. To figure out what I'm going to write for that, I need to go back into Google Classroom. So pause the video after I go through these steps. Scroll down to the compare and contrast writing section. Open up the Freak the Mighty compare and contrast. View assignment. And open up the HyperDoc. You will scroll down to the Explore section and the Freak the Mighty compare and contrast outline. So you need to open that outline. Pause the video so you can go through those steps if you need to now. Once you open up the outline, you're going to scroll down. We are done with the introduction paragraph now. So I'm going to unhighlight that. We're working on our two body paragraphs. One is going to be with similarities and one is going to be with differences. Be sure to have the topic sentence. It's a sentence that explains the paragraph for each paragraph. So before I use the sentence prompts, I have to come up with a topic sentence. So I'm going to go back to my final draft. If I'm going to start off and do a paragraph about similarities, I need a topic sentence that talks that there, a lot of times we start a topic sentence with there are. So start that way if you would like to. There are, and tell me that there are many similarities between the book and the movie Freak the Mighty. Once you have your topic sentence, go back to the outline, and you're going to use these 4 prompts. And you're going to have to fill in the blank in your paragraph. So what you would put into the blanks will be what you put on the Padlet. Period 1, you are able to go back to the HyperDoc and go down to the share section and click on the Padlet. Periods 3, periods 4, period 6, and period 7, you need to go back to Google Classroom, go to the view assignment, and then click on the class comment that I have listed to go to the Padlet. So then you'll open up the Padlet. I'm going to use period 1 as my example here. So I'm going to start, let me find my outline. In contrast, I'm going to do similarities first. It does not matter which one you do, either differences first or similarities first. Similar to the movie, the book shows. So I'm going to type that as my second sentence. Okay, I finished my topic sentence. Then I'm going to write, similar to the movie, the book shows, and I'm going to go up to my Padlet. I have to find a section that is comparison. So none of the contrasts, but comparisons. I'm going to use Braden's example here. Let me go back to my outline. Similar to the movie, the book shows Freak's ornithopter got stuck in the tree. That is one similarity. So I'm done with that sentence. And then I'm going to do the next prompt, both the movie and the book, and then I'm going to find another comparison. You can use someone else in this class if you think that their comparisons are more interesting than yours. Once you are done with these 4 comparisons, and you have that paragraph complete, you will hit enter and start your next paragraph with a topic sentence about differences. So you may start off, there are many differences between the book and the movie Freak the Mighty. And then you're going to use the prompts that I have here. In contrast to the movie, so I'm going to go back to my Padlet. I have to leave that tab open, and I have to find a contrast. So here, I'm going to use Olin's. Let me find my prompt. In contrast to the movie, the New Testaments were outside in the book. So I would fill in the blank there. And then I would do the second example and use another contrast. The third example, there's 2 blanks, so I'd have to use both parts of that contrast. And a number 4. So you are going to be writing 2 paragraphs today, one about similarities and one about differences. Be sure to pause the video at different times when you need to and ask questions whenever you are working. Okay, good luck, guys. I know that was a long video. Get to writing.